beneficial for countries to have more nuclear power than less nuclear power.
Okay. So the next, our next question should be, I mean, what specifically, let's say, do you recommend to Japanese government in terms of the acquisition of energy sources? I mean, you talked about different sources like solar energy, wind energy. Okay, but what kind of policy recommendations do you make to Japanese government?
A big of their problem is they haven't created a lot of incentives. I know for like wind power, they only wanted about 1% of their power to come from wind power, where countries such as Denmark produce 20% of their entire energy usage from wind power. And they also have a lot of problems while they're investing all this money and getting the research and development. Another one of their issues with actually getting it implemented is the power companies in Japan have kind of a monopoly and a lot of power in the local governments. So they restrict the power that actually goes on their grid. So for Japan's sake, since they are creating all this technology and they have the means to use it, or they have the technology, they just need to be able to use it. They need to really combat like the incentive and also this problem with their monopolies in the energy source.
Okay. So but I mean, but the energy industry, will always be, how can I say, to some extent dominated by the monopolist, because there's a reason for that, you have done in microeconomics course. Okay, let's open up the question.
Is there any one that you suggest that the United States should focus more on the options that you gave us, I guess? Is there one specifically that you would say they should focus on more?
Well, I mean, right now we're really behind in advanced vehicles and batteries, and countries such as Japan are like way ahead of us, and they're selling a lot of those cars. So I would say that just because that's something that we're lagging in. But as opposed to like clean energy, probably like solar and wind is really beneficial.